What's going on, everybody? Patriot Stacker here. So today we're going to do some gold panning at home. We have some Klesh Gold Strike Paydirt, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But we're here at the workbench today because it's kind of cold and it's raining. But the best part about doing this Paydirt at home is you can practically do it anywhere. We have our Garrett 15-inch super sluice pan that we're going to use as our basin. And we have a smaller 12-inch pan. And then we're also going to be panning out this Klesh Gold Strike Paydirt, which is a 0.5 gram guaranteed. And if you don't know Klesh, definitely click the link down below. Check out his YouTube channel and his website, kleshgold.com. He offers all different really nice Paydirts. So they're a lot of fun. They have guaranteed amounts of gold, and you can get 1/4 gram, 0.5 gram, full gram, different levels of difficulty. And he also does like a bag with all different gemstones and minerals and fossils and stuff like that. So he offers quite a bit over at kleshgold.com. But today we're doing the Gold Strike Paydirt, which, like I said, is a 0.5 gram guarantee. So we have our big pan, our medium-sized pan. We got a couple smaller pans here as well. I have some tailings from the last two Klesh Paydirts that I did. This was the Klesh Crumbs and the Klesh Gold Blast Paydirt, which we had a lot of fun. I did videos about those as well, so you can click the links down below if you want to see those gold panning videos. We have our squirt bottle, our snuffer bottle, and we also have our dollar store kitchen strainer, which we'll use to classify the material. This thing works great. It's only $1 from the dollar store. And this is our setup for today. So let's go ahead, get started, and see what kind of gold we get in the Gold Strike Paydirt. Stay tuned. All right, so I just opened the bag, and it looks like there's some pretty cool stuff in there. I see some, maybe some calcite crystals and a couple other interesting looking minerals or gems. But first we're going to classify this material. So we're going to use this dollar store kitchen strainer. We're going to pour it all out into here. Make sure we got everything out of there. We will use some water and wash the bag out just to make sure we didn't miss anything in the bag. But we are going to use this little kitchen strainer and just classify the material. We want to get the larger material separate from the smaller. So this will allow us to see if there's any larger gold pieces, any kind of cool gemstones and minerals. So just by looking here, little piece of possibly calcite, something like that. Here's a cool little gem. I'm not exactly sure what that one is. I'll have to look that up. And I'm just kind of looking through here. I don't see any big gold that stands out, but we will throw this in the pan and definitely look at it dry, and then we'll go ahead and pan it out to make sure and see what kind of gold might be in this part of the material. So we'll set that aside. And now we'll take a quick look at the minus kitchen strainer material here. So I'm just kind of looking. There's definitely some like natural material in here. A little bit of dried up little grasses and little sticks. And I can see as I move it through, I did see a little bit of gold flakes kind of shimmer in the light. So we will go ahead and pan this out. So we'll use our big 15-inch Garrett Super Sluice to pan in. I also added some jet dry to the water here, which acts as a surfactant, and that breaks the surface tension of the water, and that allows the gold to sink. Any of the flour gold or very light gold, it won't float away, and it'll sink to the bottom. So that jet dry does help a little bit. So we'll see here. You know what? I might separate this. Well, nah, let's just go for it. So we will go ahead and get this all saturated. It's definitely a little bit muddy, so you know it's the real deal. All right, so we are guaranteed at least half a gram in here. So we'll definitely be seeing some gold. And it looks like there's quite a bit of black sand. Sometimes before I start panning, I'll use a magnet and try to pull out some of those magnetic black sands. It does help a little bit with the process. Makes it a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and roll this pan back and see what kind of gold might show up. And as you see there's quite a bit of black sand. Alright, so we're starting to roll it back a little bit more here and look at all the gold that we have exposed here. And as you see, there's also quite a bit of black sand. So let's get this all cleaned up and see exactly what we got. So we're still working on cleaning up all this gold here. There's quite a bit of black sand, but there's also quite a bit of gold, so that's awesome. We're trying to clean up all this black sand. It's a slow process to make sure you don't, you lose any of that gold. But there are a bunch of these little garnets, which is really cool. So these little garnets are actually pretty heavy, and they'll stay till the end with the black sand and the gold, which is really cool. So looks like we have about 6 or 7 little garnet stones there. And lots of gold. So let me keep cleaning this up and I'll be right back with you. All right, so we got the gold all cleaned up. And that's not too bad at all. I'm thinking that's definitely around a half a gram. But we still have the plus kitchen strainer material to pan out. So maybe there'll be some more in there. But there's quite a bit of flour gold and small flakes. And definitely a lot of fun. Kind of a difficult bag to do. And it was, it took a process to get that all cleaned up, get all that black sand out of there. But definitely a lot of fun. All right, so let's move on to the Plus Kitchen Strainer material and see if there's anything in there. This is the Plus Kitchen Strainer material. I'm going to pull out some of these cooler looking rocks. That's a nice one. We'll put that one aside. This one's really cool. Put that one off to the side. See if there's anything else of interest in here. Let's pan it out. All right, let's roll this back and see what we get. I think I see a nice little flake of gold. Almost a little baby picker. So let's get all the gold together, all cleaned up, and see how much we got in this bag of pay dirt. Before we get to that, I also want to just pan out these tailings from the last couple pay dirt bags, just to see if we missed anything. We'll go ahead and pan this out. If I find anything, I'll let you know, and if not, we'll go to the gold and see how much we got. So there was a little tiny flake of gold that we missed from the last bags. So we'll throw that in the snuffer bottle as well and see what we got. Stay tuned. All right, so here's all the gold and the cool little gemstones we got as well. But look at that really nice different little flakes. We got that large flake and a little bit of flour gold as well. All that flour gold is actually naturally occurring flour gold from the concentrates that Klesh uses for his pay dirt. So that's really awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get this all dried out, and then we're going to weigh it up and see how much we got in gold, and let's see if we got our half-gram guarantee. We might even got a little bit more. Let's see. All right, so we have our gold all dried out. Now let's throw it on the scale and see how much we got. Looks like we have 0.5 grams exactly, a half gram, which is exactly what we were guaranteed by Klesh. And like I said, Klesh has amazing pay dirt products, and he always lives up by his word and guarantees the exact amount that you're getting. Sometimes you do get more, but typically you're going to get right on the nose of what he guaranteed. And in this case, we did. We got a half gram, and that is just awesome. All right, so I have some more placer gold here that I've been accumulating over the last couple years, doing different pay dirt bags. Some of it's from Klesh, some from other pay dirt vendors. but this is all the placer gold I have in my collection. And I was just curious to see how much we have in total. Wow, that is awesome. 5 grams of gold in raw placer gold. That is so much fun, so cool. Definitely love doing these pay dirt bags. And look at all the gold that we've accumulated over the last couple years. 5 grams of placer gold. So that's our review on the Klesh Gold Strike Pay Dirt with a 1/2 gram guarantee. We got exactly 1/2 gram along with some pretty cool little gemstones, and it was so much fun. It was a little bit difficult. I'll give it a 7 or 8 out of 10 on the difficulty level, but it was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So definitely check out kleshgold.com. Get yourself some of this awesome gold pay dirt and do a little prospecting at home yourself. It's definitely a lot of fun, and it's great for adults and kids and just anybody for a good time at home prospecting for gold and gold panning. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy videos all about treasure hunting, coin collecting, silver and gold stacking, and all that fun stuff. And ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, have a great day.